It is Runway DFW. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be on this big blue marble. It's Walt here, all bundled up to bring you action from Dallas Love Field in Dallas, Texas. We are on today you know what I don't like, and I'm doing it right now. I'm playing music with vocals and I'm talking at the same time. So let me fix that. Because we don't want that. Okay. We'll do this. There we go. So anyway, let me explain where we are today. Well, as you can see, there's the skyline of Dallas, Texas in the morning light. We are about 1 day away from Snowmageddon or whatever. We're going to be getting some wintry weather tomorrow. And you say, Walt, why won't you be out there tomorrow? Well, my other job as a online editor of a minor extra-metropolitan TV station requires me to be in place for all the kinds of things that go on when there's snow, like school closings and things like that. So I'll be not available tomorrow when it's snowing. Maybe we'll throw up some kind of a live stream if there's snow at our rural Runway DFW headquarters. We'll do a little AMSR stream. I don't know. But anyway, we're here today, and we're going to watch some planes.
Southwest 2019, contact departs. Good flight.
Mostly Southwest Airlines. So I welcome you in. I'm playing this music to keep myself warm. It's really not that terribly cold this morning. 27 degrees it says here. Wind out of the north at 8 miles an hour. So there's not a great deal of wind. So we'll just watch things as it brightens up here. We'll be here until 9 o'clock Central Time, which is when I have to get ready to do my other job. We were parked right over a stand where idle Southwest Airlines planes wait. Now, I'm not sure. This is one of their special liveries, and I don't know if I've seen this one before, and I don't know what it is. It says Battleborn on the side there. So I cannot honestly tell you which. I believe that's the state that it represents. So right now things are a little quiet. Although I did pick this. We have been going over to the west side in the mornings, and I thought we'd come over to the east side because I did an analysis of
573 Tower. Good morning. You ready?
We're ready. Southwest 573.
of takeoffs and landings yesterday, and it seemed like most of the action was over here. However, I'm hearing planes taking off on the other side now, so we'll see what happens. Actually, we're just looking at buildings which are being illuminated by the morning light. I don't know if we can get over here. We're on top of one of the parking garages, and I'm seeing if we can get any semblance of the activity over on the west side. There's a plane taking off right now. But I am not picking it up over here. We'll see if we can get it going into the air. Ooh, this tripod has what they call a fluid head, and the fluid doesn't move quite as quickly in the in colder weather. Well, there's the plane going out. Right. Well, there's our first takeoff of the morning here from Love Field. Off into the morning sky. We can get kind of an
573, contact departs. Good flight.
Have a great day, Southwest 573.
kind of an
Southwest
oblique
878,
view
Good morning. RNAV to Nolan. Runway 3 on left, clear for takeoff.
of a couple of the gates here,
Takeoff is free, one left.
which you see yonder. I moved down a little further here on the parking garage, which precluded us from getting a better view of the gate area, so that we could get a better view of the downtown skyline when we're hard pressed for content, which we seem to be right now. Well, let's say hello to folks, see if my fingers can make the screens light up here. There's Luke Jensen with a good morning to me and fellow aviation lovers from Farmers Branch. Stay warm. Well, we're doing the best we can. Bob Wintle, talking about that plane we were just looking at. It says Nevada 1 on the nose. Now, I don't have the luxury of having a gigantic viewfinder, so let's see. Oh, yeah. Let's see if that will come into focus here. A little blurry, but yeah, Nevada 1. Nevada 1 it is.
878, contact departs. Good flight.
So flight 878 to San Antonio, Texas, just lifted off from the other side of the field. But I have every confidence that before too long, we will be seeing aeroplanes taking off into the air from here on the east side of Dallas Love Field. One nice thing about the east side is that we get to look at all the corporate jets which are hanging out. There's a few of them right over there. And if we swing our Runway DFW camera over here to the left a little bit, we can take you to the distinctive stylings of what was once the Braniff terminal here at at Love Field. Now it's got FlexJet, and I can't read the other one. So it's still used for aviation, but not for commercial flying anymore. Well, so far, I would rate this this enterprise to be unsuccessful in terms of watching planes taking off and landing. The reason we're not at DFW Airport this morning is because of the north flow. And when there's north flow, that means the planes are very far away from our camera position, especially in the when it's darker outside. So I try to come over to Love Field in those cases. There's the Dallas Mavericks plane, if I'm not mistaken. Dallas Mavericks, of course, the NBA basketball team, which is owned by Mark Cuban. Josh says we should see plenty of business jets with the upcoming Cotton Bowl on Friday, talking about sports. The Cotton Bowl, of course, no longer played at the Cotton Bowl in Dallas. It's now shifted over to Jerry Jones AT&T Stadium, where the Cowboys play. I wish that we had more to show you right now. So go back to the skyline view. How about that? And we'll just chat amongst ourselves. Ivan720 says, good morning from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Stay warm out there. Funny enough, I work at the Baton Rouge Airport, which only has 5 destinations: Atlanta, Dallas, Houston, Charlotte, and Washington Reagan Airport.
2007 left tower, good morning. Already have the float. Runway 31 left, clear for takeoff.
On half a float, clear for takeoff, 21 left, Delta 2007.
So you heard it on the flight radar there, or on the ATC. 31 left is the runway where a plane is about to take off to New Orleans. Speaking of Louisiana, flight 2007 to 737-800. And I'm telling you this, but I don't have a way to show it to you, but let's get into position so we can at least watch it rise into the morning sky. Here from Dallas Love Field on a quiet Wednesday edition of Runway DFW. I hear it. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Breathtaking excitement.
Contact departure. Good flight.
Good morning,
From
Dallas 207.
Dallas Love Field on a frosty Wednesday morning. By gum. Sunrise is at, my watch will cooperate, 7:32. So we're just a few minutes away from the sun coming up. That will be welcome, as I think that'll kind of warm things up a bit ahead of tomorrow. And we've had all sorts of predictions about what's going to happen and what's not going to happen as far as accumulations go. But here in Texas, when it gets to be icy or snowy or a combination of both, or slushy, most drivers here just don't know how to even deal with that. Mike Cruz says, Walt, you're a machine. Can't believe you're out in this cold. Well, that's one reason I scheduled this for only being a 2-hour broadcast. We'll be off at 9 a.m. Central Time, so I can get to my other job. But it's really not that bad. I'm all layered up, so. And if it got really bad, the car's right over there, and I can fire that up and warm up, so don't worry about me. Tin, who's a channel member, says, howdy, DFW friends. Hello to you, Tin. Happy to see you. Sorry I don't have more to bring you, but I have confidence that before the morning is out, we will be able to bring you some action. Rich Carlisle is checking in from Indiana. Good morning, Walt. Good morning to you, Rich. It's almost like we need some music. You know what I should do while we're waiting for things to happen? I should thank all of our great Runway DFW members. So let me punch a button here. Take out our little clock. Put in our thank yous. That'll give us something to talk about, at least in the short term. It's essentially what we're going to be doing is showing you a list of all the members of the channel. And that list starts with our channel sponsor, James Webb. And James, as we've told you in previous broadcasts, has just signed up for another year of sponsorship of Runway DFW. So thank you so much, James, for being our official sponsor. Now let's delineate the list of Runway DFW quad jet members, the highest level of membership. So here we go with the names. This list was compiled last night at 10 o'clock Central Time. So if you are a new member since then, watch for your name on an upcoming broadcast. So, A-list flyer Chris, Alan J., Angela Smith, Anna the Dispatcher, Quadjet members, Beaker and Honeydew, who's been with us this morning, one of our mods. Thank you, Beaker and Honeydew. Bev A., Cranky OG 757, whom is known to all as Chip. Cubs win, Deborah Klein, Dwayne C. James Webb, Josh Aldrich, and Josh is here with us this morning too. Thank you, Josh, as one of our channel members and moderators. Kai, Kirby Brooks Sr., KS Avgeek, Lori M., Michael Flannery, Michelle R.S. I'm getting ahead of myself here, aren't I? Mike G., Network, Patrick Wooters, Pete Nordine, Raina Taylor, S35 Bonanza Pilot, Sarah the Real Deal, Skittles, also sometimes known as Sparkles, Steve Lundaby, TNT Oh My, and Will Hutchison. Those are our Quadjet channel members, and the names of our other channel members are now about to scroll by on the screen, so thank you to them. And I thank also Roderick Campbell with a $10 Canadian super chat. Norwegians say there's no bad weather, just bad clothes. And that is, you know, that's something to take to heart. I'm not sure if I could live in a place like Norway, where it's cold for much of the year. I guess if you are born into a place like that, that's just what you get used to. So here, finally, is our first official action of the morning.
Flight 1531 Tower, good morning. R&A mirrors. Runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
R&A mirrors, clear for takeoff, 31 right for 1531.
I don't see this aircraft on my radar, but it has received clearance to take off. Once it makes a U-turn, here on 3-1 right at Dallas Love Field on this chilly Wednesday morning before the storm. Of course, a lot of America has already been dealing with winter weather.
Big Stride 280 Love Tower. Good morning. Runway 31 right. Line up and wait.
And for Big Stripe 280, we're going to need about another 30 to 60 seconds for warm-up.
Big Stride 280, roger. Hold short of 3 on right. Let me know when you're ready.
We'll let you know Big Stripe 280 takeoff.
Flight 1531, contact departure. Good flight.
1531 going to departure.
Well, it was a Learjet 45. That's about all I can tell you regarding that particular aircraft. Looks like we're about to see the takeoff of a JSX plane. This is an Embraer 145LR. It is, I believe, what they call a scheduled charter service. This one's going to Houston Hobby Airport. And it provides a level of luxury that you might not get on Southwest Airlines. Scrubby Creek Aviation says, I've viewed your channel before. Great to watch. I'm back. I'm glad to have you here.
Tower Big Stripe 280 is ready.
Stride 280 tower, thank you. RNAV to Mears, runway 3 right, clear for takeoff. Wind 34010.
RNAV to Mears, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
Austin Marlowe says good morning from Pennsylvania, and John Kelly Grant is checking in from San Antonio, Texas. And we have a police car. Dun 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 dun. Dun. Good morning.
What you doing out here?
I'm taking pictures of the planes.
A lot of equipment for pictures.
Tower Southwest.
Well, it's a live YouTube stream.
Southwest 2 Love Tower. Good morning. Runway 3 on left, clear to land. Wind 34010.
Clear to land 3 on Southwest 2.
I think we have passed muster with the Dallas Police Department. Thanks to my snappy patter. I don't know if you could hear him say it was a lot of equipment for taking pictures. So JSX off to Houston Hobby Airport. Robert Dixon says, hi Walt, flying to Phoenix on Friday, and
280 contact departure. Good flight.
American
Big Stripe 280.
has changed my itinerary to connect through Chicago because of the upcoming storm. Yeah, I imagine there's going to be a lot of flight changes and delays over the next few days. And now to entertain you, go back to our skyline vista while it's still kind of colorful. Oh, I see Skittles in the chat. Hello, Skittles. Good morning to you. Now, Skittles on the West Coast, at least as far as I know, and so she's up pretty early, although she's got a lot of driving to do with her job. I'm trying to refresh our chat here. Let's see if this does it. There we go. And I want to salute Kai, a channel member, one of our mods, and he says, or they say, good morning, stay warm. Thank you, Kai. Quad Jet member now for 14 months. Marcocelli checking in from Plymouth, Connecticut. Might have gotten some snow up there, huh? Brian McCary is here from Southern California, and of course, Southern California, in the Los Angeles area yesterday. Well, I don't know if you... I was trying to do work while glued to Kevin's stream on Airline Videos Live. And in addition to watching the planes, he was also keeping tabs on the raging wildfire in the hills to the north of the airport. See a fleet of ground operations vehicles here. They may be doing some runway inspections. Well, here's a plane. It's backing out. Well, well, well. Oh. This appears to be Southwest Flight 3 to Houston Hobby Airport here in Texas. It's a 737.
Wind 34010.
Now, I haven't been around Love Field enough to know where they would do de-icing, but I don't know if that's really a necessary thing under the current conditions. Now, it is right at or below freezing. But you see the current. Why is it doing that?
Southwest 218, what's the gate?
Okay, so
we connect to Charlie 5 and go to 13.
So it's 27.
13's open, Charlie 5, Charlie Delta, monitor ground. Have a good one.
27 degrees here Fahrenheit.
Good morning.
With, it says overcast skies. It's, I guess it's partly overcast.
2451 left tag, good morning. Runway 31 left, clear to land, wind 350 at 10.
Clear to land 3531 left, Southwest 2451.
Skittle says, tee-hee. What do you mean? Everyone is first class on Southwest. I talked about this before. I haven't flown Southwest in a while. I could go places on Southwest if I wanted to, or if I chose to, but I'm just not a fan of their current arrangement for seating, which is, as you probably know, you get a number, I think it is, and then everybody else with the same number gets on at the same time, and you find your own seat. There's no assigned seating, and I'm a fan of assigned seating. I like to know where I'm going, where I'm going to be sitting. Some people like it. I'm not a fan. But of course, Southwest is, I believe, this year going to be implementing reserved seating. So that'll happen. Eileen says good morning from Hamburg in Deutschland. Hello, Eileen. We're at Love Field in Dallas. Love Field is the second, kind of, I guess you'd call it this. Maybe they wouldn't call it, but it's a secondary airport in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And it's almost all Southwest Airlines. As far as commercial flights go.
Wind 34010.
Let's swing around here to bring you just a soupçon of sunrise. Right on time. We've got a plane coming in over on the other side. Let me see how much we can show you of this. Won't be able to see it touch down, but there is. And I'll tell you what it is in a moment. So there kind of dips behind the parking structure. So that was like 2451 coming in from Lubbock, Texas, a 737-700.
Southwest 2451, taxi Charlie 6, Charlie Delta, monitor ground, have a good one.
Charlie 6, Charlie Delta, monitor ground, have a good one.
Josh Aldrich says, "Cue the sun." Yeah, we used to have a bit about cueing the sun. I don't have that loaded up on my setup at the moment. That's a phrase from, what was that movie? Movie that starred Jim Carrey. I'm going to say that this plane is headed over to the west side for a takeoff, unless they've switched the, I don't know. There you see runway inspection, which is why it's so quiet over here right now.
Tower pin on 56, take a mic for 31 left.
On 528, take a Mike left tower, good morning. Runway 31 left, clear to land.
31 left, clear to land.
31 left is where all the action is right now. 31 right is where we are, so there you go. Tin says we've managed to achieve positive temperatures here in the UK. It's now 2 degrees Celsius, and it's 1:30 in the afternoon. Well, that sounds like a nice achievement. This may be the Dallas police car that we had a close encounter with. I mean, it may be a different one. I can't say for sure. But it's out there on the taxiway right now. I think I see a bizjet lining up. It may be headed to go out. And once again, a big thank you to all of our channel members, as we have now completed that part of our broadcast. So this appears to be a NetJets Cessna 680A Citation Latitude, which is lined up in place.
Wind 34010.
To head out. Here on Runway DFW live at Dallas Love Field. Beaker and Honeydew, de-icing is usually necessary when temperatures are at or below freezing and there is precipitation or frost. De-icing operations typically start when the temperatures drop below 30 degrees, which is the case here. However, no precipitation right now. Tomorrow, 24 hours from now, may be just a little bit different story here in North Texas. At least that's what we're led to believe.
Phenom 8 Tango Mike, continue down to Charlie 6 today. Where are you parking?
Roderick Campbell says it's 0 degrees centigrade or Celsius in
Tango Mike, right at Charlie 6. Join
Newfoundland,
Charlie, ground, take you the rest of the way.
but it feels colder. I'll bet it does. We get a temperature of 17 degrees, and I'm assuming that is Fahrenheit, in St. Louis from Diecast Dungeon. So I'm not complaining. They're still sweeping the runway here. The ground operations team is.
FlexJet 652 on after Nolan, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff.
Finishing up their look-see.
FlexJet 320 tower, good morning, runway 31 left, line for wait in the park space.
Okay, 31 left, line for wait for FlexJet 320.
Looking for any debris or anything unusual along the runways that would have a negative impact on flight operations. I don't know what the tempo is for those for that job. I don't know if it's, I know it's not hourly. I don't know if it's once a day, twice a day. Perhaps it depends on how busy an airport is. And of course, if a pilot reports seeing something amiss, like an animal or something blowing across the runway, they're going to pop out there to check it out right away.
Flight 652 on after Nolan, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear takeoff,
So this aircraft off to Puerto Vallarta. Sounds nice right about now. It's making a leisurely stroll down.
Flight 652, contact departure, good flight.
652, good morning.
Oh, this is not on the runway. Well, that's why it's not going very fast.
Select at 320, RNAV to Nolan, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff.
On a taxiway. So it's probably going over to the other side.
Southwest 3 Tower, good morning, runway 31 left, line of way, company traffic, 7 mile right base.
Runway 3, line of way, Southwest 3, good morning.
Well, I'm just trying to... There he is.
Tower, South 176, I forgot, do we check him in here on the RNAV to 3 left?
South 176 left tower, good morning, continue runway 31 left, traffic in position.
Continue.
Roger Campbell said that was a lot of vehicles. Yeah, I don't remember DFW Airport having that many vehicles when it does a runway inspection, but the whole fleet. It looks like their job is now complete.
Southwest 3 RNAV to Nolan, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Nolan, clear for takeoff 31 left, Southwest 3.
Well, we've got a whole lineup of planes on the other side of the airport ready to take off, the first of which is Flight 3 to Houston, a 737-700. We'll do a little swing around here, see if we can...
South 176, reduce your approach speed, one more departure. Southwest 561 Tower, runway 31 left, line for way, company 5 mile final slowing.
Try to get you some action here.
Southwest 3, contact departure, good day.
No departure, Southwest 3, how it going?
Looks like Flight 561 to Atlanta, a MAX 8 is next for taking off.
RNAV to float, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff, company on a 3 mile final.
Southwest 561, RNAV float, clear for takeoff 31 left.
So yeah, what we're doing is we're looking out
176, runway 31 left, clear to land.
Clear land 31 left, South 176.
over the landscape of the parking garage here. Plane has launched. Trying to guess where it goes up in the sky.
South 561, contact departure.
Southwest 561, good day.
Just Plains Crazy says, good morning all. Got my gas and groceries before the winter storm here at DFW. Yes, I was similarly engaged last night. I went to the feed store to get some feed for our deer who come and visit us. And then it was on to the grocery store for winter supplies. Josh Aldridge off to work. Thank you, Josh, for
South 176, right turn, Charlie.
doing what you do for Runway DFW.
4, Southwest 176.
For
Gate 4.
being a great moderator and for
176, left left turn on Charlie, ground point
your
75.
support of the channel.
Left on Charlie over ground, southwest 172. Southwest 4580, RNAV Zulu, 31 left.
Well,
Check in again, please.
At Southwest 4580, RNAV Zulu, 31 left.
South 4580 left tower, runway 31 left, clear the land, wind 340 at 8.
31 left for the land, Southwest 4580.
well, a plane is coming into land. I'm not seeing it on the... Oh, there it is. Flight 4580 from San Antonio is on the final stretch. Coming in over downtown Dallas. Not sure what runway it's going to come in on quite yet. Roderick says, I only buy bird seed, no deer around here, but there are moose. Well, there are no moose where we are. Wyatt Kurtaz says, any view of the P8? I am not seeing it, but I'll keep my eye out. I don't know where here it would be. Mr. Jeremy Scroggin says, thank you, Walt, for this coverage on a brisk Texas morning. Yeah, brisk is a good word for this. Now, where's that plane that was coming in? Not seeing it yet. Oh, I think I see it. It's just a little dot in the sky so far. And we're talking about flight 4580 from San Antonio, a MAX 8. And, okay, now I see it. Maybe headed our way. Just don't try to fly through the hole in that building. No, that's about all we can see of that one. But I do see some movement here on the east side of the airport.
This is 404 Mike, left tower, runway 31 right, line up and wait, traffic's going to cross downfield.
Line up and wait, 31 right, 404 Mike.
It's an
You have
Embraer
4580 ground. Which gate are you parking at?
Praetor 600.
Thanks, just stay with me. Left Charlie Golf Romeo into 14.
Charlie Golf Romeo to 14, 45A.
Well, this has to be one of our most laid-back broadcasts in Runway DFW history.
Mike, RNAV to Barry, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV to Barry, cleared for takeoff, 31 right, 404 Mike.
Just B71 left tower, runway 31 right, line up and wait.
All I know about this is that it says it's a G280. Is that Gulfstream? I don't know.
Morning, left tower, Southwest 407, visual 31 right.
Left tower, continue.
Southwest 407. Tower, just B7 launch, we can hold short 31 right.
Thank you. 4 Mike, contact departure.
4 Mike, good day, thanks.
SB71, RNAV to Barry, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV to Barry, cleared to go 31 right, jet speed 71.
So here's that Embraer Praetor 600, which we don't know where it's going. Puerto Vallarta, maybe? We've got a couple other business jets lined up, so, well, something to look at this morning here on Runway DFW at Dallas Love Field.
Watch it, 669 left tower, you ready?
669, ready to go, 31 right.
All right, traffic's 4.5 out, RNAV to Mears, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Mears, clear for takeoff 31 right, flex jet 669.
Jet speed 71, contact departure.
Over departure, take care, jet speed 71.
Southwest 407, runway 31 right, clear to land, wind 3507.
31 right, clear to land, Southwest 407.
Hey, we're going to have a landing here. This plane, not on my Flight Radar 24. All I can tell you is it's a larger business jet than the last one we saw. And so finally we have an arrival.
Flight jet 669, contact departure.
669, good day.
This is flight 407 coming in from Austin, Southwest Airlines, 737-800.
Citation 447 Echo Charlie, left tower, runway 31 right, line up and wait.
31 right, line up and wait for 447 Echo Charlie.
This appears to be a Cessna 560XL Citation XLS going to Lakeland, LAL.
Southwest 407, over to ground.
Where are you parking?
We're heading gate 3.
3 is open. How about Mike and Bravo 4 into the gate?
Mike, Bravo 4, into the gate. Southwest 407.
Number 7 Echo Charlie, Arnav to Barry, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Barry, clear for takeoff, 31 right, 447 Echo Charlie.
Number 629 Bravo Tango, left tower, runway 31 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 3 and right, 629 Bravo Tango.
Well, our patience has kind of paid off in terms of activity here on 31 right at Dallas Love Field. And apparently this is the plane that's going to Lakeland, unless this is the same, unless they're both going to the same place.
Echo Charlie, contact departure.
Excuse
Over
me.
departure, good day, 7 Echo Charlie.
9 Bravo Tango, Arnav to Barry, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 3 and right, RNAV Barry, 629 Bravo Tango.
Okay, 1423, downtown station, RNAV.
1423 left tower, runway 31 right, clear to land.
31 right, clear land,
Yeah, we've got another Southwest plane headed on this side of the airport. 31 right is the runway here. There's only 2 runways here at Love Field, 31 right and left, at least in the north flow configuration. And of course, unlike DFW Airport, which has separate towers for the east and the west sides, there's the one tower handles both
Number 9 Bravo Tango, contact departure.
sides of the airport here. This is flight 493, a MAX 8. It's headed to Los Angeles.
Tower, Southwest 493 ready.
Southwest 493 left tower, our nav to Mears. Runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
Our nav to Mears, clear for takeoff 31 right, Southwest 493.
And I'm not seeing this plane on my radar either. But I believe they said it was flight 493. Oh, it's going to Los Angeles. It's max 8.
Morning, left tower, Southwest 714, 31 right.
South 714 left tower, continue.
Left tower.
Southwest 493, contact departure.
Southwest 493.
Thank you, Michael Schwarzkopf, for a $1.99 super chat. I appreciate that. We are getting ready to see the arrival of Flight 1423 from Midland, Texas. My tripod is a bit askew here. I don't mean to provide you with crooked pictures.
Jet 433 left tower, runway 31 right, line up and wait, traffic 6 mile final.
31 right, line up the right.
South 1423, turn left at Mike 5, what's your gate?
Left, Mike 5, gate is 1.
Gate 1 is open. You can taxi via Mike Bravo 4.
Halfmo 63 says, Walt, do we have to work our regular jobs today? Well, if we're using the Royal We, the answer is yes. We do have to work our regular job today. And we'll be signing off here in about an hour or so. Another takeoff of a business jet. And that one was off to Denver. NetJets and Embraer Phenom 300. And Roderick says, Dallas Love certainly has its share of private jets. Well, it's a very convenient location. Of course, Dallas is a big business center. And, it's close in, as you can see when we give you the skyline shot. It's just a few minutes away from downtown Dallas, as opposed to, it's kind of a trek to head out to Dallas Fort Worth International Airport from downtown Dallas. So I believe this is the plane we saw coming in from Midland, Texas a bit ago. We'll see it pulling in towards the gate, but we won't actually see it so much at the gate. These planes are just sneaking in on us now. Flight 714 arriving from Atlanta. Is that the Atlanta area code 714? That's a 737-700.
South of 714. Turn left there. What's your gate?
All right, left here, back 5, we're going to 8.
Gate is open. How about Bravo to the gate?
All right, Bravo to gate.
Yeah, how about Bravo to the gate? And Michael Schwarzkopf, thank you again for that super chat. Good frosty morning. It is. It's bracing. Gets the blood flowing, or coagulating, as the case might be. I think it's almost time to reposition this camera because it's looking right into the sun. Let's see. Oh, I see a plane in the skies. You know what that means. We'll get to see a plane coming in. Let's see, let's give you a little reminder of what you're watching right now. Yes, it's Runway DFW live and in color today from Dallas Love Field Airport in Dallas, Texas. We'll be here with you till the top of the hour with coverage of, well, whatever happens between now and then. So stick around with us at Runway DFW. Thanks for watching. See if we can identify this plane for you. Flight 874 from Birmingham, Alabama. A 737-800. Woohoo. It is making the turn. We've got another net jets, which is about to... Well, no, it's not going to take off, is it? No. So scratch that. We'll go back to that. Okay, so there is a Dallas... Oh, we have some military action for you. Some T-38 Talons. Air Force planes. We got 2 of them. I think somebody might have been asking about these earlier. Little bitty jets. I think they're trainers, I think. There's 2 of them right behind one another.
Above tower 1657. 3 miles from Rick for the RNAV RNP Zulu 31 left.
So I don't know a lot about military aircraft. These appear to be single-seaters.
Left tower, Southwest 1657, just about over Rick on the RNAV RNP Zulu 31 left.
Or at most,
1657 left, runway
two-seaters.
31 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 31 left, Southwest 1657.
And it appears they're going to take off sequentially here.
Dazzle 1 tower. Roger, I was unable to get you 8,000, but you do have an unrestricted to 5,000. Is that acceptable?
My buttons aren't working here. Michael Flannery, yes. They are trainers, he says.
Runway 31 right. Clear for takeoff, change to departure.
Built by the Northrop Corporation. So let's see what this looks like. I must tell you, they are a wee bit noisier. Wow. This one, I lost sight of it. I think one of them just went right up and straight up in the sky. Yeah, but they're quite a bit noisier than commercial aircraft. Liesel Huddleston says, a beautiful sky this morning. Thanks for the lovely views. Have a good day, everyone, and enjoy the snow tomorrow. Lori M says that was a rocket launch supreme. Yeah, I didn't know really what to expect. Because again, I'm not really
269 left tower, continue for runway 31 left.
hep to a military aircraft, as is apparent. This is flight 1623. As you can see, it's Southwest Airlines. It is a MAX 8, as you can tell by the engine cowling there. The serrations on the edge, the rear, the trailing edge. And it is off to Nashville.
Southwest 612 left tower, continue.
31 left, continue, Southwest 612.
Gulfstream 257 Alpha left tower, runway 31 left, line up and wake, traffic 6 mile final.
Line up and wait, runway 31 left, Gulfstream 257 Alpha.
South 1657, turn right at Charlie 6, contact ground.
Charlie 6, ground, Southwest 1657.
Gulfstream 57 Alpha, RNAV to float, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff.
RNAV float, clear for takeoff, runway 31 left, Gulfstream 257 Alpha.
Southwest 1623 left tower, runway 31 right, line up and wait, traffic departs the parallel.
31 right, line of wait, Southwest 1623.
Southwest 269, runway 31 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 31 left, Southwest 260.
Southwest 612 left tower, runway 31 left, clear to land, number 2, caution wake turbulence.
31 left, clear to land, Southwest 612.
And so we have another plane on the way in to arrive on here on 31 left. After this one takes off, it was warned of the possibility of wake turbulence.
Low tower, Southwest 594, joining final 31 left.
Southwest 594 left tower, runway 31 left, clear to land.
Thank you, clear to land 31 left, Southwest 594.
Gulfstream 57 Alpha, contact departure.
Switch departure, 57 Alpha, good morning.
Good morning. Southwest 1623, RNAV to Barry, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV to Barry, 31 right, clear for takeoff, Southwest 1623.
The right directions mixed up. 31 left. We're looking at 31 right. So no, nothing is poised to land here right now. I'll chalk that one up to brain freeze. So much quieter than a T-38.
South of 1623, contact departure.
For departure, good day, South of 1623.
Trying to reconfigure our camera 2 here. Well, we'll see how this looks. Nah. Not that great. Pull it in a little bit.
612, you're going back to Atlantic.
Hey, bro, Deb.
All right, Charlie 5's approved, left turn on Charlie, ground point.
All right, let's see
Charlie 5,
here.
Charlie, over ground, Alpha 612.
Let's see, so I see, who else here? Bill Platt is here. Good morning, Bill. A Few Trains At has made the scene. You know A Few Trains At. Thank you again for those gifts you sent. We opened the, one of them, the model of the Lufthansa 747 on the air. The other one was, kind of showed it, but I didn't open it. I didn't open it till I got home. It was a, I don't have it with me here. I'm trying desperately to see what I'm looking at. This is a plane coming in on the west side. So we won't get to see it land, but we'll get to see it on approach. Anyway, the other gift that A Few Trains At sent was a keychain made from the skin of an A340 600 jetliner, which had been, did I show that? I'm not sure. Which had been retired from service with Lufthansa after just 10 years.
594, turn right at Charlie 6, if you can make it. Ground point 75.
I think it was from 2006 to 2016 or something like that.
It'll be Charlie 7 then.
Charlie 7 ground, Southwest 594 today.
But it was a really cool little
Southwest 2301.
item to have.
2301 left tower, runway 31 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 31 left, Southwest 2301.
Here once again is a look at the Dallas Mavericks aeroplane. Mavericks have a, I'm not really, as I pointed out before, I'm not really a sports guy. But I have heard casually that the Mavericks have a couple of major players who are out of service right now for injuries. As we look at another big corporate jet now taxiing. But not apparently for takeoff over on our side of the field. So appears to be a Gulfstream G650 by FlexJet. Oh, isn't that nice? It's off to St. Martin in the Caribbean. If we tilt down a bit, we say hello to Southwest Flight 7 going to Houston Hobby Airport. 737-700. We have some gifted, or at least a gifted membership to acknowledge. Let me see if I can call that up. It is our friend Michelle R.S. gifting 5 Runway DFW memberships. Thank you, Michelle.
Yeah, we're ready. Southwest 7.
Southwest 7, Arnav to Mears, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
Arnav to Mears, 31 right, clear for takeoff, Southwest 7. Good morning,
Southwest 289 left tower, runway 31 left, clear to land, wind 3407.
And if you are the recipient of Michelle's generosity, welcome to Runway DFW. So nice to have you with us here on this chilly morning. And Michelle, I hope you're doing well in this new year. Yes, it's getting busy here. We got a parade of aeroplanes. But leading off here is Flight 7 to
November
Houston.
427 Golf Yankee left tower, runway 31 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 31 right, 427.
Unknown caller.
South 7, contact departure.
Southwest 72.
November 7 Golf Yankee, Arnav to Mears, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
Arnav to Mears, 31 right, clear for takeoff, 427, nothing.
A plane we don't have on our radar here.
Tower, runway 31 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 31 right, Southwest 24.
November 7 Golf Yankee, contact departure.
Sorry about that. And I don't know. I don't have any information.
Southwest 2451, RNAV to Mears, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Mears, 31 right, clear for takeoff, Southwest 2451.
Well, it's Southwest Flight 2451. We know that.
Tower, runway 31 right, line up and wait.
It is going to San Diego, California. 737-700.
So 2451, contact departure.
Have a good day, Southwest 2451.
Fluctuate 656, RNAV to Barry, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Barry, 31 right, clear for takeoff, fluctuate 656.
Southwest 2 Tower.
Go for Southwest 2.
You're going to catch a little bit of a delay. Can you pull over to the left there in the hammerhead and let you know what it is? 1 second.
Paper.
This is the flight going to St. Martin, or a flight going to St. Martin.
289, right turn, Charlie 6, what's your gate?
Right on Charlie 6, we're going to 15.
Southwest 3289, Charlie Delta 50.
Charlie Delta to 15,
Fluctuate 656, contact departure.
departure, fluctuate 656, good day, sir.
All right.
Jetlink 505, left, are you ready?
Loud and clear, Jetlink 55.
A few trains that, grabs a cup of coffee. You know what I'm going to get when I
Jetlink 505.
head over to the nearest
runway 31
Starbucks
left,
after
clear for takeoff.
completing this
Jetlink 505, clear for takeoff, 31 left.
this little
If you're not
adventure.
going to get any of a delay, you can pull up to runway 31 left.
A nice hot chocolate. That sounds really good. Avmo 63, yeah, we have seen a lot of Dash 700s this morning. Southwest got a lot of those in its fleet. James Smith says, thank you for braving the freezing temperatures for us this morning, Walt. I am happy to do that. Do a little housekeeping here.
Love Tower, South 2143, checking on RNAV Zulu 31 right, good morning.
South 2143 left, Tower, good morning, runway 31 right, clear to land, wind 3506.
Clear to land 31 right, South 2143.
I've shifted our second camera around just a little bit. It's a very wide angle lens, which makes everything look kind of curvy when it should be straight.
Jelly 505 reset transponder, squawk 5127.
5127, Jelly 505.
James M. says, hi everyone. This is the airline I work for. I'm assuming you must mean Southwest, yes?
Runway 31 left, line up and wait.
Runway 31 left.
Well, we're glad you're here with us. Antonius checking out. See you next time, Antonius. Let's take a look at what's going on here.
2 RNAV to Nolan, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Nolan, clear for takeoff, runway 31 left, Southwest 2.
Exit to 256 left, runway 31 right, line up and wait.
Wonderful wave, runway 31 right, test speed 256.
Contact depart.
Switch good day, House 2.
Jet speed 256, RNAV to Barry, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff, traffic 3 mile final.
RNAV Barry, clear for takeoff, runway 31 right, jet speed 256. Up tower, good morning, Southwest 300 at Summerlin for the RNAV Zulu 31 right.
Southwest 300 left tower, runway 31 right, clear to land, wind 360
That one seemed a little heavy compared to some of the other little jets we see here. Let's see if that showed up on the radar eventually. Okay, that was Vista America, a Bombardier Challenger 300. Vista America. Don't know where it's going. Vista America was the jet that we saw on Saturday. Or it was the company. I don't know if that was the jet.
Is 12 miles to the east, looking to go to Baylor Medical Center.
I missed the call sign.
It's 135 Alpha Mike, heading to Baylor Medical Center.
And your medevac, correct?
A for medevac.
Medevac 5 Alpha Mike, squawk 4634, cleared into the Bravo airspace.
4634, cleared into Bravo for 5 Alpha Mike.
So I was saying Vista America, that was the jet that had an emergency landing at DFW on Saturday.
Southwest 2143, turn left at Mike 5. And
I might have to look to see if that was the same jet that we saw landing. It had come in, the one we saw came in with a what appeared to be a one-engine landing, or one engine was disabled or not functioning when it landed, and there were emergency vehicles. In fact, we pulled that clip off as a separate video, and it landed safely. It went pretty long down the runway.
Contact about 12 east of Love Field, cleared into the Bravo airspace, report landing assured at Baylor.
Cleared at Bravo, I'll report landing assured for 5 Alpha Mike.
Altimeter is 3063.
3063, 5 Alpha Mike.
Looks like we've got flight 300 coming in from St. Louis, 737-800. Let's see if that is... Okay, I think it's on the glide path for us here on 31 right. Boop. Dot Brownlow, channel member, says, hello everyone. Good to see you, Dot. Burr. Let's see how did I switch over to the right camera? Yes. Okay.
Jet B256, contact departure.
Here we go. The flight from St. Louis. I've got to use the viewfinder as a shield from the sun.
Tower, good morning, Southwest 8, we're on the RNAV 0319.
Southwest 8, Love Tower, runway 31 right, clear to land, 1 departure, departure arrival.
Clear to land 31 right, Southwest 8.
Turn left at Mike 5 and contact ground.
Mike 5 ground, Southwest 3.
Alright, coming up right on the heels of this, Flight 8 coming in from Houston, 737-700. My mouth is starting to not work correctly. I know it's not that cold. There's a lot of other places where plane spotters give you the action from much colder locations. Just that I'm not used to this.
Exit 922, RNAV to Mears, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV to Mears, clear to take off, 21 right, jet
922, traffic's 2 out.
We're on the roll, we take it, 922.
You heard the tower giving this aircraft a warning that the other that the plane about to land is 2 minutes out. So they put their foot on the accelerator. I know they don't have an accelerator in planes, but the tower just wanted to make sure this aircraft was aware that right behind it,
Exit 922, contact departure.
another plane was about to utilize this runway.
Tower 5 Alpha Mike has a landing in sight. Gonna do a right orbit and then go into land if that's okay.
5 Alpha Mike, that's approved as requested. No traffic. Keep the code when you land.
Orbit approved. Keep code 5 Alpha Mike.
Exit jet 953, runway 31 right, line up and wait.
31 right, line up and wait. Exit 9.
8, turn left at Mike 5, contact ground.
Alright, left this Mike 5 ground, up with 8.
AZ620 says, I see you now have 26 degrees Fahrenheit, despite a quite sunny day. Brr. And James M notes, that's pretty cold for Dallas area.
Runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
Arnett Berry, 31 right, clear for takeoff. Exit jet 953.
And MR Rice showing the current temperature. If that's the case, then it's gotten colder since we've gotten here today.
7 left tower, runway 31 right, line up and wait.
Runway 31 right, line up and wait. Exit jet 937.
And you know what? It does feel a little colder.
Flight 331 left tower, runway 31 left, line up and wait. Traffic.
Got out here about 6 a.m. to set up. And we were on the air right at 7, as scheduled.
Exit jet 930, 953, contact departure.
Over departure, exit jet 953. Have a great day, sir.
See ya. Exit jet 937, Arnav to Berry, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
Arnett Berry, runway 31 right, cleared for takeoff. Exit jet 937.
NetJets 937, a Cessna 680A citation, latitude, destination unspecified. Did a little unplanned nudging of the tripod with my foot as we were swinging around there.
Full flight 331, Arnav to float, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff. 714 left tower, runway 31 left, line up wait.
5 right through and left, southwest, 714.
Here you see the sun shining through some broken cloud cover. So I adjust my hat. Let me check to see the the flights coming in and out.
Full flight 331, contact departure.
Car departure.
Might have heard some chatter a little earlier.
14, RNAV to Nolan, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff.
RNAV to Nolan, clear for takeoff, 31 left, Southwest 714.
On the radio about a medevac chopper landing at Baylor, which is just kind of in the flight path of incoming flights here. And so it was going to land at Baylor Medical Center, which is in that area. We'll swing around to see a plane taking off from the east side, the west side here. Am I making any sense? Not sure if I am.
Southwest 714, contact departure.
Departure.
And my map. So flight 714 was what we just saw there. Off to Austin, Texas, a 737-700. This is looking as though it is flight 1739, a 737-800, off to the mile-high city of Denver. And this may just very well be our last operation of the morning. As it is now approaching the top of the hour. That means I gotta wrap all this stuff up and get a moving to my full-time job.
79 left tower, RNAV to Barry, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Barry, clear for takeoff, 31 right, Southwest 1379.
So we'll have a very brief chat extravaganza coming up shortly. Chat extravaganza, of course, is where you watch me pack things up and I play music and you chat amongst yourselves. Well, I would say we eventually got our money's worth out of taking advantage of this side of the airport.
Contact departure.
Departure, Southwest 1379, have you there?
Once again, we've been bringing you coverage from Dallas Love Field. Normally we hang out at Founders Plaza at DFW International Airport, but we like to venture over here to Love Field now and again to see what's going on over here and to just get a sense of the aviation activity here at Dallas Love Field. I forgot we could get a good look at the tower here. There's the tower. Salute to the air traffic controllers.
Good time if you want to go now.
Storm Chaser Mark says, good morning, everyone. Good morning to you, Storm Chaser Mark.
One affirmative, proceed on runway 31 left.
A few trains out says, are they doing any building, or are they doing building works by the runway? They recently did a renovation of the runway over here on this side of the airport, but I do see there's definitely some work going on adjacent to the runway. I don't know exactly what it is. They got some area blocked off there, and they're doing some construction activity of some sort. And if we look over here, it looks like it's taxiway work in general. If I can see, there was another one. Here we go. A little more of that. It looks like they're doing some kind of pavement work. So anyway, it is 9 o'clock, and that means that I'm cold. But never mind that. We're about to do chat extravaganza. Before we do that, let me punch up. I'm gonna say this. The name of this tune is Sunny and Mild, Fast, Light, and Breezy. Shall we see what it sounds like? That's Sunny and Mild. Well, you've been watching Runway DFW live and in color from Dallas Love Field Airport in Texas. We'll be back soon with more aviation activity for you here on the channel. Until then, thank you for watching. Thanks to our mods. Thanks to our members. Thanks to our subscribers. And thank you
Off the runway, sir.
for watching.
Thank you.
Stay warm. And we'll see you soon again on Runway DFW. My mouth's not working. Happy contrails to you until we meet again. Time now for chat extravaganza, which means we have to pull up some different music. So let's do that.
This is the bright blend of easy rock.
citation on that 8 mile, final 1360 at 9er.
All right. Well, we got a tri-jet, so we gotta show you a tri-jet, right?
RNAV meters 1933 Golf. Number 1 Hotel Charlie, where do you park?
On the south way.
Yes, sir, where do you park? Business set. Number 1 Hotel Charlie, Roger, expect to exit at Alpha 5.
It's a Dassault Falcon 7X. Couldn't resist. All right, back to Extravaganza.
Number 33 Golf, contact 1 for departure.
33 Golf, good day, sir.
clear to land.
Clear to land, 31 right, southwest, 1240.
Contact ground point 75. 5 Bravo ground, have a good day, Southwest 1240.
Yikes, do you ever put headphones on that have been laying out in the cold and you put them on your ears? Yeah, that'll wake you up. Okay, it's time to shut things off because everything is tripod oriented today and I can't even take the tripod down until I turn everything off. So thank you for watching. We'll see you again soon. Going to be snowy for the next couple of days here. I'm going to have to do my other job, so I won't be able to get out to an airport to bring you coverage of the Snowmageddon, but hopefully it won't be too bad. And we'll be back in a few days with you on Runway DFW. Thank you again for watching and for bearing with the kind of wasn't a quite continuous flow of aviation activity here today, but it is what it is. Okay, thanks again for watching, and happy contrails to you until we meet again. And now for our new copyright picture, thanks to our friend A Few Trains At. There's my grandson with the model of the 747 Lufthansa. And yeah, we'll see you again soon on Runway DFW.
We hope you liked it, too late to change it now.